my friends. I am new. I am practicing English speaking on the YouTube channel English Unleashed, the podcast. Get started.
Welcome back to English Unleashed.
Welcome back to English Unleashed.
In today's episode, we are going to talk about a problem that so many English learners have. Maybe you know this feeling very well.
Some English. You understand many words. You can read. You can listen.
When it is time to speak, your
mouth becomes slow. Your mind becomes busy, and suddenly you pause too much.
You want to say something
but
your brain starts
working too hard.
You look for words. You worry about grammar.
You try
to make the perfect
sentence.
Because of that,
your
speaking
loses its flow.
So today, we're going to talk about how to speak English without pausing so much. We're going to talk about how to think faster and talk faster in English. Not in a stressful way. Not in a rushed way. But in a smoother and more natural way. So this episode is for you. If you often say, I know English, but I can't speak smoothly. This episode is for you if you stop in the middle of sentences. And this episode is for you if you want to feel more relaxed when you speak. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin. All right. Let me start with something very simple. Pausing is normal. Please remember that. Even native speakers pause. Even confident speakers pause. Even people who speak very well sometimes stop for a second and think. So the goal is not to become a robot. The goal is not to speak very fast all the time. The goal is to speak with less fear, less pressure, and less stopping. Many learners think, if I pause, my English is bad. But that is not always true. Sometimes you pause because you care too much. Sometimes you pause because you want to be correct. Sometimes you pause because your brain is doing too many jobs at the same time. You are trying to remember words. You are trying to remember grammar. You are trying to sound natural. You are trying not to make mistakes. That is a lot. So first, I want you to feel calm. If you pause a lot now, that does not mean you are bad at English. It simply means your speaking system needs more practice. And the good news is this. If you practice in the right way, you will become faster. Now let's talk about why learners pause so much. One big reason is this. Many learners try to build every sentence from zero. They do not speak
They do
in
not speak
ready-made
in ready-made
parts.
parts.
They do not
They do
use
not
easy
use
patterns.
easy patterns.
They try to create
They try to
every
create every
sentence
sentence
word by
word
word.
by
And
word.
that
And
takes
that
time.
takes time.
Imagine this.
Imagine this.
Someone asks you,
Someone asks you,
what did you do this
what did
morning?
you do this morning?
Now, maybe you know the
Now,
answer.
maybe you know
Maybe the answer is
Maybe
easy.
the answer is
But
easy.
inside your mind,
But inside your mind,
something like this
something like
happens.
this happens.
First, you think about your
you
morning.
think about your morning.
Then you think in your own
in your
language.
own
Then
language.
you
Then
try to move
you
that
try to move
idea
idea
into English.
into English.
Then you look for the
you
right
look for the
tense.
right tense.
Then you think,
Then you
should I say
think,
go
should I
or
say
went?
go or went?
And then you think,
And then you
is this
think,
sentence correct?
is this sentence
And then
correct?
after all
And then
that,
after
you
all that,
finally
you
speak.
finally speak.
No wonder you
No
pause.
wonder you
This
pause.
is very
This
common.
is very
Many
common.
learners do this.
Many learners
But
do
if you
this.
build every sentence
But
from
you
zero,
be-
speaking will always
Speaking
feel
will
slow.
always feel slow.
Fluent speakers do
Fluent
not
speakers
always
do
build
not
from
always build
zero.
from
They
zero.
use
They
familiar
use
patterns.
familiar.
They use language they
They
already
use
know
language
well.
they
They
already know
use
well.
chunks.
They use
Chunks
chunks.
are groups
Chunks
of words
are
that
groups
stay
of words
together.
that stay
For
together.
example,
For
I
example,
think,
I think I think
to be honest,
the
problem is, one thing I
one thing
noticed
I
is,
noticed is,
well, it
well,
depends.
it depends.
I'm not sure,
I'm not
but
sure, but
these small
these
groups
small
help your
groups
mind
help your
move
mind
faster.
move fast.
You do not need to
You do
create the
not need
whole
to create
sentence
the
from
whole
nothing.
sentence from
You
nothing.
already have the
You
beginning.
already have the
You already
beginning.
have the road.
You already have the
And that
road.
changes
And that
everything.
changes everything.
Let me give you a
Let me
simple
give you a
example.
simple example.
Imagine someone asks you,
Imagine someone
do you
asks
like
you, do
working
you
from
like
home?
working from home?
If you start from
If
zero,
you start
maybe
from
you
zero,
pause.
maybe you
But if you
pause.
begin with
But
a
if you
phrase,
begin with a
it
phrase,
becomes easier.
it becomes
I
easier.
think working from
think
home is
Working
great
from home is
because
great because
now you are moving,
now
right?
you're moving,
Or
right? Or
it depends.
it depends.
If I need
If I
quiet,
need
I
quiet,
like working from
I
home.
like working
But
from home.
if I want to
But
talk to
if
people,
I want to
I
talk to
prefer the
people,
office.
I prefer the
Can you hear the
office.
difference?
Can you hear the
The
difference?
sentence
The
is not too
sentence
difficult,
is
but
not
it
too
flows.
difficult, but
It
slow.
moves step by
It
step.
moves step by
That
step.
is what we want.
That is
Here
what
is
we want.
another reason
Here is
learners
another
pause
reason
too
learners
much.
pause too
They
much. They
translate everything.
translate everything.
This is a very
This
big
is a
one.
very big
Now,
one.
let me be fair.
Now let me be fair.
Translation is not
Translation
evil.
is not
Translation
evil.
is natural. Many
Translation
learners
is
do it.
natural.
It can
Many
help
learners do it.
sometimes,
It can help
especially in the beginning.
especially in the beginning.
But if you translate
But if you
every
translate
single
every single
sentence, your
sentence,
speaking
your
becomes
speaking
heavy
becomes
and
heavy
slow.
and slow.
Why? Because
Why?
translation
Because
adds
translation
one
adds
extra
one extra
step.
step.
You do not only
You do
think
not
of the
only think
idea,
of
you
the
think of
idea.
the
You
idea
think
in
of the
your own
idea in your
language
own
first.
language
Then
first.
you search
Then
for
you
the
search
English
for the
version.
English
That
version.
means your
That
brain is
means your
carrying
brain is
extra
carrying
weight.
extra weight.
Let's say you see a cup of
Let's say
coffee
you
in the
keep
morning. A fluent speaker may think,
fluent
I
speaker
need
may
coffee.
think, I need coffee.
Very direct,
Very
very
direct,
fast.
very
But a learner who
fast.
translates
Learner who
may first
translates
think the
first
sentence
think the
in your
sentence
own
in your
language,
own
and only
language.
after that
And
say
only
it
after
in
that
English.
say it in
That
English.
little delay
That little
happens
delay
again and
happens
again,
again
and
and again.
slowly
And
it
slowly
becomes a
it
habit.
becomes a habit.
So
So
what can you do?
what can you
You
do?
can start with
You can
very
start
small
with very
moments.
small
You do
moments.
not need to stop
You do not need to
translating
stop
completely in one
translating
day.
completely in one
That
day.
would be too hard.
That would be too
But you can
hard.
slowly
But you can
teach your
slowly
mind
teach your
to
mind
connect
to
English
connect
directly
English
to life.
directly to life.
For example,
For
when you open the
example,
window,
when you
you can
open the
say,
window, you
"It's
can say,
cold today."
it's cold
When
today.
you sit down to
When you
work,
sit
you
down
can
to
say,
work, you can
"I
say,
need to
I
focus."
need to
When you
focus.
look at your
When
phone,
you
you
look
can
at the
say,
phone, you can say,
"I have 3 messages."
I have 3
You see, these
messages.
are small
You see, these are
sentences,
small
but they
sentences,
are
but they
powerful.
are powerful.
Why?
One,
Because they connect
because they
English
connect
to your
English to
real
your
actions,
real
to real
actions, to
objects,
real
to real
objects, to
moments.
real moments.
This helps your
This
brain
helps your
think more
brain think
directly
more
in English.
directly in English.
Now let's talk
Now
about
let's talk
another
about
reason why
another
learners
reason why
pause.
learners pause.
Well, this is very
Well,
common.
this is very common.
They want
They
to be
want to be
perfect.
perfect.
Yes, this
Yes,
one is
this one
very
is very
important.
important.
Many learners do
Many
not just
learners do
want
not
to
just
speak.
want to
They
speak.
want to
They
speak
want to
perfectly.
speak
They
perfectly.
want the
They
perfect
want
word,
the
the
perfect word,
perfect
the
grammar, the
perfect grammar,
perfect
the
pronunciation,
perfect
and the perfect
pronunciation, and the
sentence
perfect
structure.
sentence
And of
structure.
course, it is
And of
good to
course,
care,
it's good
but
to care.
perfection creates
Perfection
pressure,
creates pressure,
and pressure
and pressure
slows you
slows
down.
you down.
Sometimes a learner knows a
Sometimes a
simple
learner
way to
knows a
say
simple way
something,
to
but
say something,
they do not say
but
it.
they do not say
Why?
it. Why?
Because they are looking
Because
for
they're
a
looking
better
for a
word,
better word,
a more advanced
more
word, a
advanced
more
word, a more
impressive
impressive word.
word. That search
That
creates
search creates
silence.
silence.
For example,
For
maybe you want to
example,
say,
maybe
"I
you want
was
to say,
very tired."
I was really
That
tired.
sentence is
The
correct. It is
sentence is
clear.
correct.
It
This
is
is clear.
natural.
It's
But
natural.
then your
But
brain
then
says,
your brain says,
no,
no,
maybe I should say
maybe I should say
exhausted.
exhausted.
Or maybe I should
Maybe I
say
just say
worn out.
worn out.
Or
Or
maybe I
maybe
should
I should
say
say
drained.
drained.
And then you
And
stop.
then you stop.
And then the moment
Then
is
the moment
gone.
is gone.
Please listen
Please
carefully to this
listen
point.
carefully to this point.
Simple English
Simple
is
English is
powerful English.
powerful
If you can
English.
say something
If you can say
clearly,
something
that is
clearly,
already
it
a
is
success.
already success.
You do not always
You do
need the
not always
best
need the
word.
best
You
word.
need a
You
useful
need
word.
a
You need a
useful word.
word you
You
can
need a
say
word that you can
quickly
say quickly
and clearly.
and clear.
This is one of the
This is
biggest
one of the
secrets
biggest
of
secrets of
smooth speaking.
smooth speaking.
Smooth speaking
Smooth
comes
speaking
before
comes
advanced
before
speaking.
advanced speaking.
First, you build
First, you
flow.
build flow.
Later, you build
Later, you
style.
build style.
If a learner
If a
tries to
learner
sound
tries to
advanced
sound
too
advanced
early,
too
they
early,
may
they
become
may become
silent.
silent.
So next time you
So next
speak,
time you
give
speak,
yourself
give
permission
yourself
to be
permission to
simple.
be simple.
Say, "I'm
Say,
tired."
I'm
Say,
tired.
"I don't
Say,
know."
I don't know.
Say, "I
Say,
like it."
I like it.
Say,
Say,
"It was difficult."
it was so difficult.
These are not
These are
weak
not
sentences.
weak
They are
sentences.
real
They are
sentences.
real sentences. They are real sentences. They are real sentences.
Now I want to share one big idea with you. Fluency is not magic. Fluency is not something that some
Fluency is
people
not
have
something that
and
some
other
people
people do not
other
have.
people do not have.
Fluency is not only
Fluency is
talent.
not only
Fluency
talent.
is
Fluency
speed
is
with
speed with
familiar
familiar
language. Let me
language.
say that again.
Let me say that again.
Fluency is
Fluency
speed
is
with
speed with
familiar
familiar
language.
language.
When language
When
becomes
language
familiar,
becomes
your brain
familiar,
can
your
use it
brain can use
faster.
it
When a
fast.
sentence
When
pattern
the sentence
becomes
pattern
familiar,
becomes
your mouth
familiar,
can
your
produce it
mouth can
more
produce
easily.
more
So,
easily.
if you want to speak
So if
with
you want to
fewer
speak with
pauses,
fewer
do not
pauses,
only
do
study more
not only
words,
study more
train
words,
your English
train
in
your English
patterns,
in
train your
patterns,
English in
train your
groups,
English in
train your
groups,
English in
train your
sentences
English in
that you can
sentences
use
that you
again and
can
again.
use again and again.
Let's take one
Let's
frame.
take one frame.
I'm trying
I'm
to.
trying
Now
to
watch how
now
many things
how
you
many
can say
things
with
you
it.
can say with it.
I'm trying to
I'm
speak more
trying to
clearly.
speak more clear.
I'm trying to learn new
I'm trying
words.
to learn new
I'm
words.
trying to read
I'm
every
trying
day.
to read every
I'm trying
day.
to feel more
I'm
confident.
trying to feel more
Same
confident.
frame,
Same
different
frame,
meanings.
different
This is
meanings.
smart
This is
practice.
smart
Instead of
practice.
learning random
Instead
words
of
one
learning
by
word
one, you are
one,
learning
you are
how
learning
English
how
moves.
English
All right.
moves.
Before we finish,
All
I
right,
want to
before
leave
we
you with
finish, I
this
want you to
thought.
leave this
Speaking
thought.
English without
Speaking
pausing
English
so
without
much
pausing so
is not
much.
about
It's not
becoming
about
a
becoming
different
a
person.
different
It
person.
is about
This is about
training in
training
a
in a
different way.
different way.
It is about
This is
making
about
your
making
English
your
lighter,
English lighter,
simpler,
simpler,
and more
and
automatic.
more
So
automatic.
this week,
So
keep
this
it
week,
simple.
keep it simple.
Use short
Use
answers.
short
Use
answer.
sentence frames.
Use sentence
Practice
frames.
one idea
Practice
in
one
different
idea in
ways.
different
And
ways.
most of
And
all,
most of all,
keep speaking.
keep speaking.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
listening to
so much,
another
Tom.
episode of English
Thank you so much
Unleashed.
for listening
Until
to.
next time,
Until
keep
next
learning,
time,
keep
keep learning,
practicing,
keep
and keep
practicing,
believing
and
in
keep
yourself.
believing
Bye for
in
now.
yourself. Bye for now. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, English Unleashed, the podcast. Bye for now. Good night.